So this is one of two batteries. So just ordered these brand new. The previous Forest battery was a 6,000 milliamp, but the one you should really consider for a 5th scale Kraton like this, the 8S, is really this one. And this one, well, I'm gonna go ahead and take the packaging out. It does come with 5mm bullet connectors, as I think all Redlines come. Every single Redline I've ever purchased comes with it. You have your balance connector, instructions, care, read that. It's the same for all of them. And you have this Dean's connector pre-soldered. I really don't know why you would use Dean's, to be honest, for something this big. You should be using maybe an EC5, really, or just the 5mm bullets. But it's up to you. If you use something too small, let's just say you have some XT60s, and you're like, oh, I'm gonna use the XT60s. Don't be surprised if it draws so much current that it solders them off. But anyway, back to the battery. This is really the battery to use. It's a 7,500 milliamp hour battery. This is a Redline battery. These just give you far more runtime, especially something this heavy with the systems that generally come in here. Now, you can go with 49mm systems, or you can also do 56mm. All you would do is you change the motor mount, and it comes with both. Just go with the 56, really. But this is what it looks like. So connectors are here. You would open this up, and this is one of the things I like about these batteries. You can keep dust and a bunch of debris off just by using this little rubber plug here. The 6,000 milliamps also have it. Those are slightly different. Those I think are over here. I'd have to go run and look at that battery. But that's where it plugs in. So this little dust cover keeps everything nice and clean, which is really nice. Keeps moisture out as well to a degree, unless you soak it. But it's a 130C rating. You have the watt hours, 114. And this is actually important, especially if you're traveling. So keep this in mind. These batteries, it's going to be ground only pretty much. I think they're limited to 100 watt hour batteries on airplanes, but I'm not sure. Check TSA. Check everything before you travel with LiPo batteries. You don't want them confiscated. But if you're not traveling, you're just staying at home, this is the one to get. Now, this would go on the tray. Now, these trays are adjustable. So if you bought one of these, you would just loosen the two screws that are down here. They hold onto that little plastic plate. So there's one of the holes. There's the other hole. So if I were to flip this over, right here. So you would just loosen these, and you would just push this out. And if you need to extend it farther, then you saw that third hole that was back here. You just move that plate from these two holes to these two holes, and then extend it farther. It just depends on the batteries that you're using. Keep in mind that you could use several 2S batteries as long as it's the same pack, same ratings, and then just run them in series and do that. Now this fits right there without any adjustments. So I'm not going to do any adjustments. I'm just going to get this out of the way, see if I can do this with one hand. Probably not. Probably not. There we go. Actually, maybe I will. Just believe in yourself. Believe in me. All right. Oh, this is Velcroed on. That's the reason why. Let's go ahead and Velcro this off. There we go. So that fits nicely. And then the Velcro straps, as you can see, are plenty long to accommodate for the battery. And the battery still stays under this. I mean, that doesn't really give you much information. I wish I had a ruler, but I don't. But the only reason why that matters is just keeping center of gravity lower on these vehicles. So I'm not really going to try to Velcro this on, but this battery does fit nicely. Like I said, I do have two. This is just the one that I'm using to show. And that's really the battery you should get for the following reasons. It fits nicely, relatively compact given the milliamps, and it's a 7500, so 7500 milliamp hours on this LiPo, which will give you really good runtime compared to the smaller packs. And one of the things that you could do, I would just use the 5mm connectors, to be honest. Your motor would be here, ESC, you would mount on the other side, but you can just run the, if you want 8S, run the positive to the positive, negative to the negative, and then connect the positive from this battery to the negative of that battery. That'll connect in series. You'll get 8S, 4 plus 4. Or, even though it would be slower, you can run it parallel. So, what you could do is get a Y. This is where the EC5s would come in. Get a Y, connect positive to the positive, negative to the negative, and it would be as if you were running one massive 15,000 milliamp hour battery, or close to it. There's always losses, but that would be another idea as well. Again, you would be running slower because you're running at half the voltage, but you get quite a long run time, especially if you have to go far to run a vehicle this size, this massive. Well, thank you very much for watching. I hope this was informative or at least entertaining. Please subscribe if you have not, and I'll catch you on the next one.
Oh, my hair! My tongue! My rod!